Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another vlog. I'm just about to head off with this chap. We are going to Pickering Grange and we are doing an arena hunter trial which is run by Atherstone Riding Club. So yeah, I'm going to get on the way and I'll catch you guys there in a moment. Okie dokie, so we are here, we've just done the course walk. Sorry, I was in the middle of course walk prep. So I'll flip you around and I'll show you the top arena and I can walk down and then show you the bottom arena as well. So first is this hanging log, second is over there, it's like a very small corner, coming round to 3 here, 4 is purple house, 5 over in the distance is the middle fence. What you can see is like a boat. We're not doing the big steps, we are going over the small steps, and then there's 3 steps when you come down and then you come in back into the arena. We have got the 90 corner coming all the way around to jump 9, which is again purple house, and then out the arena here turning right. And then, not that you'll be able to see, but just here you coming out of the arena there's a little bit of water, and then you're coming into this arena and you are heading over to like the semi-owl hole thing. I'm really rubbish with cross-country terms, so you're gonna have to bear with me guys. So yeah, so you've opened them up, that's 11. 12 is the small one on the right hand side of the next 2 logs, and then you're coming around to the wishing well. We are doing the middle, and then we're gonna come between these line of fences, and then this one is 14, coming around to this middle one which is 15, and then you've got the barrels at 16 A and B, and then I'm going to go around the back of the wishing well, I was going to say the fishing well, and then you've got the log to fall over. Okay, I have shown you the snippets and I thought I would give you a voiceover of the round now, and kind of, I'm not going to say how I was feeling because I could not breathe this whole entire round. I am so unfit, it's unbelievable. But as you saw from the snippets, fence 1 and into fence 2, he just chipped in there. I tried to get my rhythm early on as soon as I went in, but as you can see, he's just having a look and just popped an extra 1 in there. So as we're now coming around to fence 3, I'm thinking, right, I need to ride more forward, more leg. And he jumped it absolutely beautiful. Change of leg there. And then lovely, beautiful pop. That probably had to be my favourite because he just jumped that so nicely. But then we were heading to the lorry park, so we had a little bit more oomph. Now here we're coming around to fence 5. It's this little white boat in the middle. Now to the right hand side of it, you could just jump the little bit as long as you jump between the flags, but that was about 20 centimetres. So I thought, no, I'm going to give him a growl and get after him. And now here we had a bit of communicational misdirection, if you would. I thought that he was going as I had a forward momentum, but just at the last split second he thought, hang on, I don't jump out of arenas. But we recovered and off we went. As you can see, I've got no core strength at all by this point. I can't breathe, but there was 3 steps there, and now we're back in the arena. Now for me, this was one of 2 of my scarier fences. I don't enjoy corners, but I thought, keep riding, it's just a hedge, keep riding. And again, he did the best job of just looking after me. This horse, I love him to bits, and it's only been a few months. You know, I've had my eye on this horse for a few years now, and I think he's absolutely unreal. But as you saw, I just kept kicking and kept my leg on, and he just popped round those last two fences 8 and 9 for me. So now we're going out of the arena. We've got to go to the right, and there's a bit of water. Here we are, having a splish splash through what little water's there. And then I kind of took the opportunity to have a bit of a breather, I'm not going to lie. Back into this arena, and a lovely little pop over that fence, coming onto fence 12. Again, I didn't push forward and I didn't ride, although the left fence would have rode a lot better. And here we go. What did I do there? I did not ride. I did not ride. This was my second scary offence. When I rode Yogi, I hated the Wishing Well because he ran out at it both times, and I stopped riding completely. So I'm just keeping myself in trot, just giving myself the confidence. And Eamon's like, yeah, okay, no worries. We go have a little spook there and go a bit disunited. So I just want to rebalance him, pick up the canter again, and we're just gonna pop over fence 14. Again, landing on the wrong leg. I really need to sort myself out. I am struggling with his saddle. Yeah, I don't get on with monoflaps. And we've popped nicely over fence 15. Now I need to get him back, get my balance, because we've got skinnies here. And he pops them ever so sweetly. And then again, wrong leg. I need to change my leg, rebalance, and also breathe. And then we're going to pop fence 17, which is the final one on the course. And he gets big pats, and off we go. Look who came to join me. So Sean was at a car show this morning, which I was going to go to, but he'd already asked a friend who said yes. So Sean went to a car meet and actually made it back in time to come and watch me and Eamon jump, which was nice. We're just walking, we've got the dogs as well. So we're just walking them back to the car, and I'll hop in the box and catch you guys up in just a second. There we have it. Sack the jockey. I have lost since the beginning of the year. I've lost 2 stone, just over. But my riding, I'm not any fitter, if that makes sense. Like, whilst I feel much better for it, and about a month ago I came down with an absolute whopper of, like, I don't know, like a chest infection, COVID virus thing. So I'm really struggling. Yeah, I need to get much fitter. I'm not using that as an excuse. I generally do need to get much fitter, and I probably need another stone or 2 to come off me. But overall, I'm absolutely buzzing. I took him to Aylesford about a month, just over a month maybe ago, and yeah, we had a play there. I'm not sure if I need spurs when I'm in an arena. I just couldn't really get that rhythm. I don't know if it was my fault that I wasn't really up out of the saddle. I'm really struggling with his saddle. He's got a Voltaire saddle, and I really struggle to get up and get out of the saddle. Doesn't matter how short my stirrups are. So yeah, I'm not blaming any of my riding on the saddle at all, but generally for me that saddle does not work. I just really struggle to get up out of the saddle. But anyway, I digress. I'm not using that as an excuse, but I don't know whether it was my fault for not getting up out of the saddle, what I was saying, because I struggle, and pushing him forward, or what. But yeah, the steps was a little bit naughty of him. He was going and my leg was on. I had to kick for every single stride of that, which is why I'm a little bit like, do I need spurs? But yeah, the steps was a little bit naughty of him because he'd seen them, and then he was like, no, I don't jump out of arenas, which, fair play to you, you know, don't jump out of an arena. But yes, so that was a little bit naughty of him. And then the corner, just, it was a huge frightener, like a rider scare. And honestly, I don't know why I was being an absolute chicken about it. It rode absolutely fine, apart from obviously I got a little bit deep. Again, for me, I wasn't in a forward rhythm. We were kind of chop changing between being forward and then kind of like just, you know, a bit of a relaxed canter. And then the wishing well was entirely my fault. So if anyone has watched any of my vlogs with Yogi, he ran out at them both times I took him arena eventing there. And yeah, it's entirely my fault. When I saw it in the course, when I was walking the course, I was like, oh, for God's sake. Sammy was like, you're fine, get on with it. That was then with Yogi, this is now with Eamon. But no, my fault entirely. I just really struggled as soon as I knew it was coming up. But also when you came down into the bottom arena, so over 11 was, you know, it's an 80 fence, but it was a nice, good, solid 80 fence. And then you went to like a small little 70 fence, and it really caught us out. The line would have rode so much better if we went to the one on the left that was in the 90. I don't know why the 1890 didn't share that one, because that would have really set you up for a good line. But yeah, the wishing well, entirely my fault. Sorry, I'm just like whacking my steering wheel. Wishing well, entirely my fault completely, because I knew it was coming up and then I didn't ride. I just didn't ride it, and I was like, okay, yeah, he can do it. And he was like, excuse me, absolutely not. He was like, we can go around it. And I was like, no. Brought him back round, trotted, popped it. Entirely my fault. And then yeah, the rest of the course, he was a dream. He's absolutely fantastic. He loves, and he knows and loves his job. But yeah, it's just now working together, and it's me. It is all pilot error, and I just need to get better for him, and I will do, because like I said, you know, this is a proper competition horse, and Jack is not, and Yogi was not. Yogi was a hunter, and Jack, I don't know what Jack is. He's just but yes, so overall I'm really, really, really chuffed with myself for kicking on. I annoyed at myself at the wishing well, but again, we can move on from it. And yeah, I'm off to go and ride Jack now, so I will love you and leave you there, and I'm just going to catch you at the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.